Today on Player Way, a state of play could be happening next week. Pokemon Champions has released, and Nintendo may be feeding fake info internally to catch leakers. All of this and more on this week's recap. Welcome back to Player Way, your weekly podcast covering gaming news, reviews, and more. I'm one of your hosts, Johnnymmer here, and today we have multiple stories to cover in the world of gaming. And of course, we're going to be checking in with the Player Way crew to see what we've been playing, give you our thoughts and impressions on recent titles, or just what we've been playing recently. Speaking of the crew, I'm here joined by Austin today, Axew.
What's going on, guys? No Jordan today, unfortunately. Jordan is sick.
Yep.
He actually, I feel bad for Jordan because this is twice now where he showed up to the podcast and, is ready to go, but just something has, bothered him. Like, he had some family issues last time, and then he was in call with us, but he's feeling under the weather. He's been saying he's been, sick and vomiting, so we didn't want to force him to come on here and have to deal with all that.
Of course.
But
we're both here, and we appreciate everyone tuning in this week's episode of Player Way. We love gaming. Having this platform to talk about games is truly a blessing. We want to share that love with all of you, regardless of the genres and platforms you play. This is all made possible by you, the viewers. We appreciate all love and support. We ask if you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a like, go ahead and comment on what your week has looked like in gaming or your thoughts on some of these stories. If you want to stay more up to date, follow us on our socials, including Instagram, X, and TikTok, as well as follow Prater and Axew on Twitch. All of these links are in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with some housekeeping. Quite a little bit of housekeeping. The Watch Your Way podcast has officially started as of last week. First episode is now out and live. Me and Aiden, who is the co-host for Watch Your Way, we reviewed Project Hail Mary and the Mario Galaxy. What the heck was that?
Equipment malfunction.
What in the world just happened?
I'm sorry, my
dude, I thought you got electrocuted, bro.
No, my ring light just fell off my monitor. There
wow. Okay. Well, we're gonna continue to roll on professionally here. Everything's going completely according to plan. Yeah, the Watch Your Way podcast is out. Project Hail Mary and Mario Galaxy movie review. This week's episode, we're going to be ranking our top 10 movies of all time. And if you guys haven't noticed, we've been having a little bit of shorts, YouTube shorts, and just Instagram reels and TikToks be going up on the channels recently. Try and get a little bit of that more promotion. Just give you some extra content. And I'm not going to lie, I really enjoy doing these. And I'm really proud of them as well. I think they're just super funny. I think they're super just fun to watch, and I think they're just help get the point across and just add a little bit of more variety to the channel. And so we're definitely going to be doing more things like that. And so yeah, make sure you go check all that out, as well as there is a replaced video up on the channel right now. And at the time of recording this, it's not up, but today, the day recording this, a Control Resident video is going up on the channel later tonight as well. Or tomorrow morning, but by the time this podcast is out, there will be a Control Resident video on the channel. All of that. And then Austin has been working on a video. We had a little bit of struggle, timeline wise, to get it up, but there is going to be a video that is pretty much made by Austin that is covering all the games releasing this month. We're going to try and get it up as soon as possible. We know we're late on this one. We're going to try and be a little more on time on that next time. But
just to let people know, I'm going to do this every month, but I'm going to have it ready by the first of every, the first day of every month from now on. I would like to get this out, hopefully, at least before the craziness of next Monday. So we'll probably end up getting it out maybe Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be out soon.
So.
But yeah, anyway, so there's your housekeeping. Don't really know what, I know next week.
While I was on my vacation, if any of you, I made it easier. It's not the biggest announcement ever, but if any of you want to have an easier time finding our socials or anything, I created all my links, our own little thing on there. So if you want to go to allmylinks.com, and specifically, I know on our Instagram, our Twitter, and also probably for the YouTube channel as well, we have all of that listed in the descriptions. So if you want to find any of our other social media, it's that easy to just click on that link and it'll show you all of our social medias for Play Your Way. You have the Spotify and Apple Music on there for the podcast listening. You have the Play or Watch Your Way podcast. You have Spotify and also the Apple Music link as well. So all of that is confined into one link. So you don't have to click 17 other ones just to get to any of the stuff that you're looking to watch.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of links now. We got a lot going on. We're really trying to push content and just have variety in a lot of different outlets. Like, and just from our standpoint, being the content creators, like we are looking at promoting and doing marketing and things like that. Just trying to get this thing really going. Really trying to hone in and focus on this thing. So just bear with us as we do this process. I would like to say shout out because I'm sure probably there's going to be a few more people watching this than normal due to my church group. I want to say shout out to all of them for all the support and love on the shorts and reels that I've been doing, as well as I know a few of them have subscribed and have followed the Player Way account on Instagram. So shout out to all of you as well. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get to it. Player Way tradition. Austin, have you been playing anything?
Not okay. I'm sad to report, as of last week, a lot has not changed, but I've been all over the place, and I think the reason why I haven't played as much is just because I went on vacation. I went to Wisconsin with my girlfriend to go see some of her family. And I there's so many things I wanted to do. I'll tell you what I've been really wanting to do, which is what I'm gonna probably end up doing this weekend, because next week is busy week. There are a lot of games coming out. We have Replaced, Mouse PI for Hire, Tomodachi Life. I'm gonna be addicted to. I'm really upset that Pragmata comes out the day after because I'm gonna have to put down Tomodachi Life, but it is what it is.
I'm a little worried. I'm not gonna be able to play Pragmata until like 3 days after it comes out.
Why?
Because my family are really trying to convince me to go to a wedding right now. Which it is my cousin's wedding, but I don't really like. I'm like so like not like connected with that cousin. I guess is the best way to put it. Like I don't know. Like it's hard because
Sony. This is why you need a handheld.
They're basically asking me to call off work for two days to drive down to Atlanta for this wedding. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm trying to do all that. Like. Plus, Pragmata comes out. Like, come on,
man.
It really hurt. I'm trying to figure out what the best.
Yeah, and that's gonna screw over the podcast too.
Oh yeah,
like if you think about
it screws out a lot, bro. It screws up a lot.
That have to be like a me and Jordan podcast, which is fine. But
I can't live with myself knowing I'm gonna miss all the Pragmata-ness.
Yeah,
I can't do that, bro.
You're not gonna be able to like. See, this is why I wish we could get early codes, bro. Because
one day we got lock in.
Like weeks like these are when you need those early codes. Because this is ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna play Tomodachi Life, and I'll probably have 10 hours at the beginning. That's not enough time to review a game like that.
Oh no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And I took off next Friday. I'm not taking the chances of like not having enough time to. Like at least sink a little bit of time into everything.
I will say I will have Replaced B. I'm gonna beat that. Either first or second day it's out. And I'm not playing Mouse PI, but I'm sure Jordan probably will. I guess, or I don't know. I don't even know if he will. But
I'm gonna try sinking some hours in. I don't think I'll. Wait, no.
God, I know. It sucks. Like, it sucks, man.
It's hard. It's like one of them should have moved to next week. Like,
we're cooked, chat. Rough. Welcome to the life of being a video game content creator.
Yes. Okay. So what I'm gonna say then, I've been playing some casual stuff. I played some Mario Party last night for the first time in I don't know how long. I've been playing more like casual games. Like I've just been playing. Just a lot more just like really casual fun stuff. I will say what I want to play this weekend before the busy week starts. I want to get back into Super Meat Boy 3D because I was supposed to give that a day of where I played it and I didn't really get the shot to do so. I've been itching, and I was going to, but of course our internet for some reason went down. It changed its name and password on its own. I have no idea. It became sentient, and we just figured out what it was. So I was itching to play Star Fox so bad because I'm expecting this Star Fox announcement this month from Nate the Hate.
It's probably gonna be next week. Watch. It's probably gonna be next week during all the chaos. The state of play and 4 games releasing and Star Fox in the middle of it. It's gonna be a bunch of.
Bro, April is not like. What are we doing? So I've been really wanting to do that, and then I need to get to Shinobi DLC. That's like my number one that I really want to get to. I've been itching to go back and play. I want to play all those bosses. So not much from me. It's just I've also, like I said, I've been thinking about the channel, thinking about things I could do a little bit more. I've just had a lot going on, and this is just kind of a busy month for just not even in terms of games, but also life. Like my girlfriend's sister has to have surgery next week on the day Tomodachi Life comes out, and we have to go and watch her.
Oof.
So,
priorities though.
And not to say like I don't care about her. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like there is just so many things happening. It's like,
it's just wild. Yeah.
I wanted to maybe stream the game, but it's like I don't even think I'll get the chance to stream it because I'm gonna have to. I don't think I'm gonna be able to be home.
Yeah.
So.
No, I get it. Dude.
There's a lot going on.
I get it.
A lot.
I get it. I'm pretty much the same way here. I haven't, like, honestly, no, I'm not the same way. I haven't played anything. Like, I legit haven't even touched any system outside my PS5 because I've been watching a lot of movies recently. But but I have been very busy, and part of that is busy with content as well. So I should have a lot more time after this week, luckily. And then
we picked a good week to like kind of hone in on all this stuff.
Yes.
Though.
Yeah. So. That being said, my to-do list before next week is to sink a few hours into Pokemon Champions. I know, like, we'll kind of talk about that. It's not had the greatest of launches, but I have heard like it's still solid for if you expect what you expect, I guess. And so I'm gonna try it out for myself. I'll let y'all know how I feel next week if I'm here, hopefully.
If not, we'll get some notes, and I know how to make a podcast work if you weren't actually here. There's a way that we could do it because I know we have to go through your computer, which I do know how to do that.
Now hold on. Now I have to figure out, because if I do decide to go to this wedding trip, I'm curious what our staying situation is going to be, because I could bring a console and I could bring my laptop. It's like I could be doing everything, bro. If I have to play Pragmata in Atlanta, bro, I'll do it. All right, I am getting on Pragmata, bro. There's no way I'm missing Pragmata, and there's no way I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm gonna miss the conversation on Player Way about Pragmata, bro.
That might have to be the way, bro.
I won't let it.
Bro's gonna buy.
There's no other way.
You're gonna bring a monitor. You're gonna have a plug in there. Bring an extension plug.
Heck no! I'm hijacking the TV, bro. Like I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about.
Bringing the 70-inch OLED TV, putting it in the back. You're gonna have a bunch of extension cords. Get the PS5 Pro in there.
I'm gonna just hide in the studio all day. But anyway, all right. But anyway, yeah. So I do plan on playing Pokemon Champions a little bit, and so I will get back to you next week if I'm here, which hopefully I will. So
if not, me and Jordan should cover it, and if not, it might just have to be me. Actually, well, we'll have to see. Actually, there may not even be.
Yeah, if anything, this is gonna be a 2-week break, or just a
week break,
a gap week. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I got. I don't plan on playing anything else until then. So
I've got something for you though. I've got some news that we need to talk about.
Oh, snap! Let's do it.
So, headline number 1. And you know how we like to do this, guys. We could go day by day, like biggest news from Monday. I just realized
give it to him straight.
Just we need to talk about the biggest news off the bat, because that's what most people are here for. There is a rumored state of play for April 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
before I go into the details of everything that has been said, first off, what a terrible date if this is true. And I think it's real.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be here for a state of play. Oh no!
Oh, you can't go.
I'm gonna break my finger or something. So I'll be like, guys, I can't make it. I broke my finger or something. Oh my gosh, no.
So with that being said, as we've talked about, April 16th is a busy day. There's a lot going on for, me and John outside of video games and in video games. And so now you potentially add on a state of play, which this rumor is from the one and only Nate the Hate. And we already know Nate has been on his stuff recently.
Can we deny or confirm that he may just be gaslighting everybody this past month? Can you imagine if he's just been yapping it up? Oh man.
See, but I don't
like. Where is he getting all this from, bro? I swear.
Yeah. So this was 2 days ago. Nate the Hate on Twitter. Just I know he responds to a lot of people. Like there's a whole. Like this was the 31st of last month. He was responding to someone being like, "Hey, are you planning on Xbox leak rumor show this week?" He said, "Planning an Xbox show this week. I guess wasn't feeling well. We'll record it in the near future. Do you have any plans of making a PlayStation video in the future? Be considered after the next state of play." Someone put June. Someone said Nate said should be well before that based on what I've heard, but haven't confirmed the date. 2 days ago, since of this recording, which is on Friday, so Wednesday, since this gained unexpected attention and traction, I'll share the unconfirmed date I've heard for the next potential state of play, which I believe is April 16th. Emphasis on unconfirmed. So we go to the replies, and we see someone replies, "Do you have any idea if it's a state of play dedicated to a single game like Wolverine or a general state of play like the one we got in February?" Nate responds, "Sounds more third-party focused, but I'm not 100% certain on that." So, I was gonna... And you know what? No, I'm just gonna jump even to the other news as well. So, what makes this even more interesting is before this rumor, there was a rumor that Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, the remake of Black Flag, is supposed to be announced on April 16th. I find that a little it's a little coincidental if you ask me, and I didn't think about this either. I don't think this is as big as a reason, but I could see this. 007 just had a controller announced. Those pre-orders go up on April 16th.
Bruh.
It's really leaning towards an April 16th state of play.
And also, not that the date is this as specific, but there is now heavy rumors that a new Metro game, mainline Metro, or just Metro game, I'm not going to say mainline, that's my hope and dream, a new Metro game is going to be announced next week as well.
Not even like a confirmed date, but right. I think this state of play is real.
I agree.
I think everything's leaning towards it, which I'm going to be honest with you, this feels so soon. Like, it's definitely not like first party included. There's no way.
And now, he said he's not for sure. It does shock me that it wouldn't have a big Wolverine deep dive at the end of it. Like, if that is the one and only first party thing, because you do need to show this game. You have a date and everything. Yeah.
And Insomniac did say we're going to get more in spring, but my thing is and I looked at the history of state of plays and where they the span. This is, I didn't see one state of play like 2 months after the
Yeah.
other, like because they always have one usually in February.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the first time I'm seeing them do one just 2 months after in April.
Yeah.
So that makes me think like what I want to guess.
It means they have stuff to show. Is what.
I feel like this could just be like a third party showcase, and then maybe like for next month, maybe
Hey.
Wolverine has his own.
Listen, I know I'm kind of jumping ahead here. I'm going straight to predictions.
Okay, I don't blame you.
This is
I don't
me.
blame you.
This is me coping hard right now. If it's gonna happen, this is where Judas is right here. Tomorrow or next week's State of Play is where Judas, because Judas has shown up at State of Plays before.
John, don't
if
get my hopes up,
if it's gonna happen, and I need it, all right, I need it.
No. I don't care about your fantasy critic. I need it.
I need it, bro.
No,
We both need it. We both need it.
You know what? You're right.
The world needs it. All right, the world needs Judas. All right.
Oh, dude,
Look,
that game looks so good.
It to me, it just makes sense. Like, you're not gonna do a third. Like, I get it. There's a couple games. Ubisoft is no stranger just announcing random games out of nowhere. Metro is not like the biggest franchise of all time. There is no reason you're just gonna do a random State of Play this shortly after a really good State of Play if you have nothing somewhat relevant or decent to announce. So it's like there's got to be at least some decent stuff in here, whether it's going to knock everybody's socks off or not. There's got to be some trailers that is worth forming a whole event over, right? So that's why I'm thinking, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a Wolverine overview, because that would make sense. Like, that would be that would be an actual reason to do a State of Play. Maybe there is a couple bangers: Assassin's Creed, Metro, Judas, like. It's not just going to be a dump of an event.
I would have said more, like, I could see Judas being June, but I mean, if it is mostly third party focused, I could see it. I mean, we're definitely gonna get our heavy hitter. I mean, Capcom's got to show off Onimusha again, I think.
Yeah, we got to put a date on that. Control Resonant could get a date. I didn't even think about that one. That was literally at the last State of Play.
I think Mina could get its release date here.
Dude, there's a lot. I mean, if you're saying strictly third party, like, there's a lot you could fill in there. Phantom Blade Zero could get another trailer, even though it has a date already. Tides of Annihilation can show up.
I'm hoping. I don't think it will be, because Sega loves Summer Games Fest, but I would love to see another Sega game get a date.
Kenna could get its date, maybe, even though that's second party though, kind of. So I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be June. That'll be a June, like.
Oh, you know what'll probably be here, because I heard this rumor this week that the Tomb Raider remake is getting delayed to February something of next year.
2027.
So I could see them doing a trailer just to confirm that, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, 007, 007 based on the controller has to get reshown.
Yeah.
There's
a lot, man.
Because there's a lot of, like, interesting things, like.
And that's to say, I just find none of those could be there. We could just get a whole bunch of random crap for all we know. Like, I know that Star Wars Zero Company's been getting a lot of talk recently for some reason. I've seen that.
It's just my and the reason, like I said, is just I think it is real at this point. It's just because all of the games that we're hearing, it's like, okay, Assassin's Creed. I can see how people, because Ubisoft hasn't liked being at a lot of events recently.
They haven't had any games.
Yeah, now we're getting Metro in the equation now.
Yeah.
And we have this 007 thing. Like, this is getting crazy. I'm not ready, because I just don't see how this isn't real at this point. Because, and why on the 16th? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I am excited for it, though, if it does happen. I will say.
I mean, how can you not be?
Right.
It's like,
the last one was great. I'm not gonna lie. So
yeah, my only question is, like, I mean, I know there's a lot of games that still have yet to, get release dates this year or so, but it's like, I don't think a lot of these showcases want to re-show the same thing again. But it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
you would expect some to. It's like, I mean, I'm just trying to think, like, what comes up. Mina's got to be here because it's supposed to come out in spring. And, like,
That's a shadow
June
drop right
is.
there. That's a shadow drop.
See, I would think, though, like, for that studio, like, they say it's make or break. I'd put it at, like, a big thing.
Man, I don't know. There's a lot. I could see that, like, Chrono Script game coming back.
I do remember that game.
Yeah. That game looks cool.
That's very interesting.
I'd like
Dude,
to see
this is all super interesting. Like,
isn't? Oh no, never mind. That was an Xbox thing. I don't know. There's a few options I could see, but like there is a lot of.
I could tell you one publisher that won't be here, and that's Konami, because they showed off everything.
They ain't got nothing else to show. Except apparently the other Castlevania game in development, from what they like tease or something. I was gonna say, like, I saw a post the other day saying this, and it was kind of like, I thought about it. I'm like, you're kind of right. He was like, is it just me, or is there a weirdly, like, I don't even know the words to use here. Is there weirdly way more games this year that we still haven't gotten a date for than other years before? Like, it does seem really weird. Like, there are so many games confirmed for 2026 and so many supposed second half games that we don't know any dates for. Like, the second half is so a mystery right now. It's unbelievable. And my answer to that is because nobody knows what's happening with GTA is literally is the problem. So I just don't know.
That's just so insane to me. Like, Sony's doing 3 state of plays in February, April. Every 2 months they're doing. That's so wild to me. If it's a general,
was
like,
there a
also
December state of play?
first
Is that
party?
what you're saying?
No, because, like, usually it goes, like, state of play wise February to June. So are they doing? They gotta do one in June, right? Unless is it showcase time?
No.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So 3 state of plays in the span of, like,
yeah,
5 months.
they're gonna do their June one. Because if Wolverine's not here, if next week comes around and they do announce state of play focusing on third party games and a deep dive into what, like, Insomniac's Wolverine, then I might question a June one. Because then I'm like, okay, well then, like, what's the big thing? Because I just think it's too early for Intergalactic. But then you got the Santa Monica games though.
Yeah, you got the God of War potential Faye.
You got all the stinking Uncharted banana rumors going crazy left and right.
See, I think June. I think they're definitely still gonna have one, but I think that's when we get, like, a intergalactic look. Man, I don't know. This is a weird one. This is one where I was not expecting a state of play in April, because we just had one 2 months ago.
You know what, dude? I'm starting to have hope for Judas. I really am. I don't know why, but I feel it in my bones right now, bro. I feel it in my bones that Judas within the next 2 months is going to have a release date. Mark my words, bro.
You know what? I really hope that happens, because
it's either at a state of play or it's at Summer Games Fest. I guarantee you, Judas is going to be at one of these. It just makes enough sense to me. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's gotta be. Yeah, Nate the Hate has. Yeah, he's confirmed that he can confirm that Metro leak is. He says it's real.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, then that pretty much just confirms the state of play happening. Multiple Metro games have been announced at PlayStation events. Okay.
Well. Yeah, you better hope
Yeah, literally the June game, by the way, is gonna be that Faye God of War game or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be real interesting. But it's a lot to think about. Busy next week. Very busy.
I'm excited though. I'm excited to see what all transpires and how it's just gonna, dude. Yeah, I don't even know. Did it just fall over again?
No,
Your face
my
looks...
girl. No, my girlfriend just got home and she's over here working on stuff and she knocked my.
I said.
Okay, you're fine.
It's
Cool.
Yeah. So, man, there's just gonna be so many games coming out. Like, I'm not even gonna. I'm not, I'm not even gonna.
Dude, if you just saw what I saw, my girlfriend was the funniest person on the planet. All right. I'm doing a podcast. Yeah, okay. I love you, honey. All right.
What's next? What's next?
All right. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm discombobulated right now.
You're okay.
Alrighty. So the second biggest news we got.
Metal Gear Solid's getting a movie adaptation by Sony Pictures.
Yeah, bro. We'll see. I think I've heard that franchise has been trying to get a movie forever, and it just never happens. Man, I'm not thinking right now. What was our second biggest? I don't have it typed down at the moment.
Nintendo possibly feeding fake.
No, wait, is that the no, that's the third one.
Pokemon
Yes,
Champions.
Pokemon Champions has released.
Yeah.
Okay. So, that's not even in the gaming news roundup. What is this dude doing? All right, that's fine. So
I have a big one to talk about. I'm surprised I didn't think about it. This week, Xbox has formed a new division internally to focus on implementing fan feedback on their hardware and just systems. And one of the big first changes that they've made is they've updated the achievements system for Xbox. And some of the bullet points highlight new animations and icons, hide games from your achievement list, and highlight your 100% completed games. You know, I don't even know if I want to say that. I don't even know if I want to say what I'm about to say, but
what do you mean?
I was about to start dropping a hot take, like a crazy.
Well,
I was about to start getting rebellious.
Hey, man, go ahead, write it down. We'll have it ready for.
Well, no, this isn't that kind of hot take.
Okay.
No, this isn't that kind of hot take. What I was gonna say is, the more time it goes on, the more things I keep seeing from Asha Sharma and this team. Part of me is starting to question the Phil Spencer era, bro. Like,
okay,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It is a really bad look that people were asking Phil and Sarabon for Xbox achievement updates for literally years.
Yeah, but my
and like
thing is...
2 months into this, Asha's like forms a whole team just to deal with those kind of things. It's like, why could we not have done this so much? Like, I don't know if it's necessarily a bad look on Phil Spencer, but it's definitely a good look on Asha Sharma.
I think I can see this, and I'm not defending Sarah Bond and Phil, but I'm just saying, like, we know where Xbox is right now. We know what Microsoft wants from them, and it's like, maybe in their mind it wasn't worth looking into those small details. They're looking at the big problems, you know? And that's the one thing I will say right now that I have hope for Asha on, is she is paying attention to not only the big details, but the small details as well. Which is good. Like, you definitely want someone that's going to pay attention to both. I will say, I am glad we're having a team that's going to... I hope they deliver on feedback. I think the achievement system, I do hope there's a little more than this.
Yeah, I agree.
I've seen the difference. I don't Well, I'm not the biggest fan of the change of the like when you get an achievement, it looks quite literally almost exactly the same, just a little color shading difference. I have not seen the profile thing. I haven't got a look at that yet. But if there's anything I want them to do with achievements, I think that I've heard a lot of people say, which makes sense, is the inclusion of like badges. Like you 100% a game, get all of its achievements, get that badge and put it on your profile, like your profile. I think that'd be a super. It's rewarding the player, which I know is not a thing we usually see anymore, but it'd be nice to get rewarded for sinking tons of hours into these games. So I think it's a cool change. It's cool to see them try and give these hardcore Xbox gamers and trying to keep them on the platform with big and small changes and details like this. I think it goes a long way like later down the line. I'm just hoping they do a little bit more for stuff like this, but we'll have to see, because this is not where Xbox needs to fully focus on. And I'm not saying, not to focus on it, but it's like when you look at what Xbox needs to focus on, it's like, are they going to put a lot of time into these minor details,
Yeah, absolutely. I have two more Xbox stories. Which
okay, all right, we got the Xbox man coming through,
dude. Always. Forza Horizon 6 previews have finally come out. The first ever hands-on, and basically it just sounds like Forza's just back. Like it's just like it's just back with like probably like the coolest looking open world yet, and that's pretty much it. Which I don't really expect anything else. I don't expect anything other than it. So,
Forza 6 is like, oh man, I will say, for those that may seem worried that some people were saying like, man, it's just more Forza. I mean.
They're
like,
not gonna
I think
care.
some people, like a lot of people loved it. They just said they didn't feel like, and this is what it sounds like to me, is Forza is so big, you need more than just a couple hours to really experience everything.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just not enough. But from everything that it sounds like in terms of like a short preview, it sounds like once again it's going to hit just as hard as Forza like 5 or maybe more. So I'm very curious to see, and I'm gonna actually try it, which is crazy.
All I'm saying is
I'm excited.
If it really does score like a 94 again, like 5 did, like, can we please nominate this stupid game for game of the year this year? Like, come on now. Like,
nah, bro, the world hates cars.
Bro, I don't care. Like, you know what? Watch, because it's Japanese now. It's gonna be like nominated.
No, let me tell you why it would get nominated. It's releasing day one on PlayStation.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No,
I thought
no, it's
Forza's
not.
day one.
No. I don't think day one.
Everything else is.
Yeah, Fable is. Fable, Halo,
Fable
and
is.
Gears,
I don't think
supposedly.
we don't know about Gears
well,
yet.
so I'm pretty sure it was confirmed that Gears was going to, but this is my next story here.
Oh, I remember this.
This is a rumor. Gears of War could be exclusive to the Xbox Series X, S, and PC. According to the updated page of a former Coalition developer, the PlayStation mention was removed. Everything points to a launch only in the Xbox ecosystem day one on Game Pass. For now, nothing is officially confirmed.
Okay. And also, I apologize to everyone. I'm usually the news guy. I round up everything. It's just been very busy, and I didn't think we'd do it this early, but we had to get it done because of our timing. So
mainly my timing.
But
I'm not gonna lie.
John's got me though. He's got my back.
I do.
So it's gonna be a little messy, but that's fine.
I do have the next couple of stories if you want me to continue.
I mean, that's up to you. You're the one that made the title, so we got to get to the title ones at some point.
Okay. So this one, I don't know how we missed this last week. Because it definitely happened before our last one, but I just don't think we must have just forgot. Stellar Blades developer Shift Up was acquired by
Oh, yeah.
Shinji Mikami's new studio, Unbound. The team is now working on a new AAA IP for consoles and PC.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I like Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil, and I also really, really, really loved
So
Stellar Blade. I was a
here's
really big fan.
here's my question. I thought Stellar Blade 2 was like confirmed to be in development.
Yes, Stellar Blade 2 is in development. Yes.
So they're just working on another game?
So, no, what it sounds like is the Stellar Blade team has bought it sounds
Oh,
like
I'm reading the
they've
other way around. I was reading it. The Resident Evil guy bought Shift Up. No. It's,
no.
It's Stellar Blade
Yes.
bought.
Yeah,
Okay,
Shift
gotcha.
Up bought the studio.
I got
I'm
you.
pretty
now.
sure. And
Okay.
they are basically partnering with one of the guys that created or was developing a ton of Resident Evil games. And his studio is making a new game. Shift Up is basically going to partner and help him with that vision.
Okay.
Which is awesome. Like, I feel
That
like
is
in this
awesome.
industry, we're constantly hearing stories of like studios getting shut down and like games not coming out. So I think it's really awesome that Shift Up, man, I just want to say congratulations to Shift Up. I really do. Like, I remember when we first saw Stellar Blade, and I was really excited for it even from the beginning, from its trailers. And I'm really happy to see like for them to go from a mobile game studio to be able to make their first console game ever, to now being able to get outside of just their own like studio and acquire another studio to help them publish a game. Like, that is actually awesome. Like, I'm so happy for Shift Up, and I just wanted to say congratulations to Shift Up for, making these moves and being able to do things that I think a lot of studios or, and publishers would love to do. So congratulations on that. And I hope this game that they're cooking up in terms of who they acquired, I hope is pretty good. It sounds like it's going to be a horror game. So I think,
Yeah.
which I'm always down for. You know it, me and John. If it's a horror game, send it our way, and if it's interesting, we'll be there.
Absolutely. All right, now we'll go to some of the headline topics that we had listed off. Pokemon Champions has released.
Mm-hmm.
It's not sounding the greatest.
Yeah.
But it's not sounding completely hopeless. And actually, I will say they have already talked about like they're like working really, really quickly to like fix performance, which is, from what I've heard, the biggest problem is performance on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
It literally runs like dog water.
Yeah, I am going to pull this up. These are, unfortunately, I'm going, because this is just kind of what pops up, but I'm just gonna, this is basically all of the stuff on day one that people were talking about, the negative launch. So Pokemon Champions released 2 days ago, and I think this all kind of sucks because I remember I was doing the audio for the games coming out this month, and I was talking about the momentum of Pokemon, and I was like, man, Pokemon, I'm really hoping, I was like, Champions I think has a real good shot of like hitting on this like aspect of Pokemon, the competitive side. And it's not really sounding like it. So from Central Leaks on Twitter, Pokemon Champions has had a very lackluster launch. A lot of issues, such as less Pokemon than Pokemon Stadium 2. I think that's actually less than 200 Pokemon, I think. I heard it was like 189 or something.
Yeah.
No 6v6 battles. Which is really, I don't know. I can't remember. I thought maybe they said that was just, I know in doubles that's confirmed.
Dude, I gotta get in there and
doubles,
play. I gotta see what's going on for myself.
Yeah.
Like, what? No six
yes.
teams? What?
Yes. Performance issues even on Switch 2. I did hear recently, this is crazy. This game, when you load it the first time, is not running at 4K. But if you want to run it at 4K, you have to undock your Switch and put it back in the dock and it'll run at 4K. Slow and clunky menus, always online required, no local wireless battles whatsoever. Tons of competitive items are removed, rental teams becoming completely useless. Have to add all your friends again. Doesn't matter even if they're on your Switch friends list. Wow. Okay, no single player content. I don't think people really expected that. And there's also a lot of just, it's not posted in this, but there are a lot of bugs and glitches in the game. And the best way to describe what I'm saying is you have like certain items you can use on your Pokemon. I want to find this video that I saw going like viral on Twitter. It is a video of a Pokemon duo, 2v2. And there is a move that a Pokemon or a ability or something called, I think it's like Focus Slash, or no, Focus Sash is what it is. And the game, there's certain like times where these items or abilities will be used. And so I'm guessing that this Pokemon that this guy had used Focus Sash, even though that's not the way the move or ability is designed. So the game is so bugged and like weirded out, it just uses your abilities when it doesn't make sense for that Pokemon to actually be doing it. It's weird. It's like, I don't know, John. I was not expecting this to be like. It sounds really rough.
From what I've heard, like I've heard everything that you've said, but I have heard though that like if they can fix like all these issues, like they understand what they're like trying to do, and like they do think that like it is good. Like the UIs like are simple, even though they're like really buggy and slow, but like they're simple. Like everything's easy to understand, and like the actual battling is fine. It's just the actual product in itself is so harsh.
I'll tell you what this comes down to. The issue, this comes down to just rushing. I know why they wanted this out, because they have the Pokemon Championship thing and they want to use this as the main format, but like this game just, you can tell it was unfinished. Like they needed more time to like polish this like a lot more. Like no 6v6 battles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
that's ridiculous. Like don't even put Pokemon on the title if you're not going to do that. Like
there's no local play. There's no.
Yeah, I have to go in there and see for myself, because I'm personally not even fully understanding how it even works, like how I get Pokemon and stuff, like outside of Pokemon Home.
I mean, you
like
can
I've seen, like I know I'm saying outside of Pokemon Home, I'm not sure how you get.
So apparently the way it works is
like I've heard about it and I've seen some of it, but it's not like crystal clear to me.
I think what it is there's a certain amount of Pokemon that are available within the game that either you have to buy with like the in-game currency,
battle points or something like that.
Yeah, or it's like some Pokemon are like weeklies, so you may like get those Pokemon, but then next week they won't be available for you.
I've seen a bunch of posts like, here's the code to get like Machamp or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Or here's like a gift or something.
Yeah, but the main thing they want you to do is to get Pokemon home and basically transfer any of your Pokemon from any of the other Pokemon games and put them into home and then go and put
Yeah.
those into Champions. But and I have heard something even more crazy. This is wild. Nintendo, you're a dirty dog sometimes, you know that? I can't remember what Pokemon it is, but there is a Pokemon with a Mega Evolution that is in the trailer of this game. They are not in this first launch of this game.
Of course they're not. Of course they're not. Of course they're not.
I think it's Raichu. It's Raichu.
I will say, as a massive Pokemon fan, I did see the whole roster, and I took like a good 10 minutes to like zoom in on everything and like see like each and every Pokemon. I do really like the roster. Like I think like
I haven't seen the roster.
Gee, there's a lot like they got like all the fan favorite, like most of the fan favorites in there. They have every single starter's final evolution in there. They have a lot of some of my favorites, like they got like Garbodor and Trevenant in there and like that. So there is a really large variety, and it does span across like every single generation too.
Yeah.
And they do have like megas for a bunch of them. They do have like the regions, like unique versions of it, like Galarian, Rapidash, like things like that. So I do really like the roster. I do like the thought of it every season expanding. I think that's really cool. Like, I do love the thought of this. I just think as a product right now, it's just not where it needs to be, and that's really unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I think Nintendo needs to, or specifically Pokemon Company, like they need to fix this because it's like they have the Pokemon Championship thing coming up,
and they have so much
people-
momentum, and like unfortunately now it's like I'm not gonna say the momentum's gone because it's like not, but like it is definitely like a like don't fumble this, you know, like
yeah.
But
Like we might have stepped on a rake, but
Yeah.
like you know, it's not the worst rake ever.
yeah. Luckily, Pokopia like boosted y'all hard. Like if this would have came out, ooh, that's kind of a scary thought. If this would have came out without Pokopia having just happened, this game Pokemon would literally be getting crapped on.
Yeah.
They would be getting absolutely demolished. But because Pokopia was as big as it is, like I feel like the hate is kind of not as bad as it probably would be otherwise. And so yeah, I do still have hope for it, but like as of right now, like I definitely do want to try it out just to see for myself. Because I do
free,
like
by
the
the
idea.
way?
It is free. Yeah, it is free.
Okay.
So we'll see. And from what I've heard so far, the microtransactions are not like obnoxious. I know there's a battle pass. There's a subscription that you can buy, and then you can buy points, but you are able to unlock majority of things like through just in game or codes or whatnot. So that's good to hear. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a little unfortunate thing. I mean, truly the reason we're in the predicament we're in with this game being the product it is kind of what you said. The bottom line is they needed to get this game out before Pokemon Worlds, and so they couldn't wait any longer. So I feel like if this would have been a second half of the year game, they could have had a lot more time to prioritize performance and just add in certain things that they didn't get the chance to. So very unfortunate, but the product is what it is. So hopefully they can fix a lot of these things. But yeah. Next one. Nintendo, according to this rumor or whatever that I saw today, apparently Nintendo might be feeding internally to the company fake news to try and catch leakers.
Dude, this one's wild.
Now, if y'all have been living under a rock for the past 2 weeks, Nintendo has been getting absolutely drained of leaks. We pretty much know their whole 2026 lineup at this point because of leaks. And also, Rhythm Heaven did just get a date for July something. I forget the exact day, but I'm hyped. Love me Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah. Man, it just it crazes me even more that like we have to wait till June to get a direct. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, like Rhythm Heaven just getting a July date makes sense. I like that date. I may end up getting it. Like I like Rhythm. I enjoyed Rhythm Heaven
Oh, I'm
Fever
for sure
on the
getting
Wii.
it, dude. I'm so hyped.
I liked the trailer they had. The music was popping, but that's what that's what they're good at.
It better be. Otherwise, don't make a music game. Like,
Yeah.
no, but I am very excited for it.
Also, to any of the people watching, if you see me, my girlfriend is.
Yeah, but I
is,
say he's
like,
having a whole
right-
separate podcast over there. On
Well,
the side.
she's like, y'all been taking too long. I'm like, no. I'm like,
Actually,
we're
we're
good.
way ahead of schedule right now. I'm not even gonna lie.
No, she said we started at like 12, and I'm like,
Well, we
that
did.
is fake news.
Well, yeah.
we?
We started like 12:10. Yeah.
12:10 actually.
We are almost done though. We are almost done.
Yes. So this story is wild. I could see it though. Because Nintendo is very protective of all their IP. Which and my thing is that's weird about this though is you could easily find out that Nate has been saying this. But I guess it's like, well, how about we get the smaller people too that may not be as recognizable or, insider wise may not be as reputable. Because now that we have this information out today, randomly, there is a Mario Maker 3 leak now going around.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to believe with Nintendo anymore.
Hey, you know what I would say? You know what I'll say though? Mario Maker 3 is the game you drop on a 30th anniversary, bro. Just saying.
That is true.
No, 40th anniversary.
Or
40th. Is it for 40? It's for 40th, isn't it?
Or I could see this still. Luigi's Mansion 4.
That too. But for me, dude, a Mario Maker 3 for a 40th anniversary, like there's no better way to celebrate like all the years of Mario than having everybody be able to make levels across all the different games. Like, let me ask you a question, because I thought about this. I think I know the answer, but like, what do you think is the next evolution of Mario Maker? Like, what do they add to make it
Wonder?
See, yeah, that's what I was thinking, the Wonder Flower. But my thought, do you think they could do like a 3D, like a 3D land? Not like a mainline 3D, but like,
you mean like taking
the
from the
DS
3D
one,
games,
the DS 3D land, right, or 3D world? What is it?
Well, because so like, what I feel like you're kind of saying is like, okay. Oh, that's weird, because I would say I think one of the coolest ideas I think they could do, I think it'd be sick, is take the aesthetic and controls from these games and turn them into the 3D portion. So like a let's say
Mario Maker 3D. Oh my god, can you imagine that? That'd be so fire, bro.
Well, okay. Well, that's kind of that was kind of what I was kind of pointing at, is like, how about we take a spin on a Super Mario World with the aesthetic, but turn it into like 3D sections. I definitely think 3D is where we go with like another installment. And if we don't, I think if they ever did a 4, I think that's when it's like, we need to get to 3D, Yeah. But like, I don't know how hard that is to make. How hard is that to
see? And then that's when I started thinking, I'm like, well, hold on, doing Wonder Flowers is probably hard. Like, how are you going to design what happens when you pick up a Wonder Flower? Like, how are you gonna design like the acid trips that happen whenever you pick up a Wonder Flower? Like, there's no way that you could just like create things like some of the things that happen when you pick up a Wonder Flower.
Yeah, but maybe they can though. Maybe they
found a way, bro. Nintendo has a way, bro.
like, because I thought the exact same thing. It's like, because in Wonder, there are moments where several things, the whole screen and everything moves. It's like, because I think that would be awesome is if you could play Wonder and you have it in a Mario Maker 3 and you can design all of that. You can make
Oh,
the,
yeah.
the screen move, you can make the pipes move, you can have animals coming from anywhere. Like, the creativity on that alone is like, well, I mean, you can. It's
No,
like,
I know. That's why I'm
like,
laughing, because it's so true.
I'm gonna tell you a system seller idea just alone. You don't need any other game. Just make a Mario Wonder Maker. That alone is like there the imagination there is like unlimited.
Yeah.
Like I mean just that alone is good enough. But of course having all the other stuff. But
I think the biggest system seller is doing 3D Maker, like
I
being
just
able
don't know
to
how
make
you
3D.
do that.
Yeah,
don't
it
know
just sounds too
how-
hard.
I don't know.
It's tough.
Ooh,
But yeah,
man,
so
being
anyway,
able-
the whole story though of them
being
feeding,
able to make your own galaxy levels or a 64
dude,
level.
can you
Oh.
imagine that? Or being able to like use Cappy, like use Cappy in whatever ways you want.
Bro, they need to lock in like with Dreams, bro. They need to make a Mario Dreams. Like they just need to really lock in and just let you make your own levels in these worlds, bro.
Yeah.
But,
Man.
but
Well, anyway,
I don't think this leak is real though.
yeah, I don't know about it just randomly out of nowhere from like not a credible source, just randomly it's just like, hey, Mario Maker 3 rumored. It's like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is all so weird though, because like this is such a I could see this is a Nintendo thing. I could see them do. This company is weird when it comes to their IP.
They unfortunately
Maybe
are, yeah.
so. Hey, all I'm gonna say is they're not doing a good job at hiding this. Then, if that's the case, because I'm telling you, bro, you can't beat the leakers and insiders. You just can't. Like, there's always gonna be someone to take the place of someone else. Like, anyone remembers Pioro, bro? That guy. Oh man, that guy was on it. Like, dang near, I thought he worked at Nintendo. But unfortunately, they got to him. The ninjas got him. So,
I mean, there's really not many other stories. Just very like microscopic things. If we really want to get to it, there is one.
I can go into
for it.
I can go into the mini news segment.
Go for
if you want.
And if you
actually,
say
what were you
the
gonna say
one-
first? Just in
I
case?
was gonna talk about Uncharted.
Okay, because you're also seeing that on the pipeline. I don't think we covered that last week. That wasn't a last week rumor, right?
No, it's a this week rumor. Because
Okay, so yes,
one of the
that's-
directors at Naughty Dog or something like posted a picture doing research for a game, and it's like these like old time canons that were apparently like concept art for Uncharted 1 remake or something like that.
Yeah, so this came up a few days ago. I think this was during the beginning of the week. And I thought originally the photos weren't even specifically for a game. I thought people were speculating this could be just a vacation for this dude. But, like, I find it a little weird because, Naughty Dog has more than one game in development.
I think they have 3. I think they have 3 in total.
Yeah, I think there is speculation it's 3. Which and I do see, because now ever since those pictures have made the rounds, everyone's talking about Uncharted now, and I actually just saw it on my phone not too long ago. Some of the big accounts are really starting to talk about it. And I'm not going to say anything regarding these like photos or anything. I do want to wait and see if more info comes up on this. Who knows, man? Maybe this maybe this state of play is like, yo, Uncharted remake. Nah. No, but do you think this is a new game or a remake?
See, that's
Or a spin-off? No, it wouldn't be a spin-off.
I have so many mixed feelings about all this because, like, obviously, I would be excited for a remake. It's my favorite franchise of all time. I love Uncharted 1. Absolutely love it.
I'm playing through it right now. It's fantastic. I'm having an amazing time.
I think a remake could really help it. Like, especially if we're talking on the level of, like, Uncharted 4. Like, if it looks like Uncharted 4, like, oh my God. That being said, I would be way more excited for just a new Uncharted game.
Oh, yeah.
But at the
100%.
same time, I would be a little scared of a new Uncharted game, unfortunately. Because as y'all know, I think Uncharted as a franchise is a masterpiece. Like, I don't think, like, there's only one Uncharted game in my top 50, and it's 4. Like, in my opinion, like, Uncharted, I've said this multiple times, every game connected to each other, like, over, like, Nathan Drake's story from Uncharted 1 to the end of Uncharted 4 is what makes Uncharted as a franchise a masterpiece, in my opinion. I'm not going to go out and say each and every single one of the games is a individual 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I would argue for a couple of them, 2 and 4 specifically, but I don't want them to ruin that. I don't want them to ruin that because, truth be told, as much as I love Uncharted, 4 is literally the Toy Story 3 of video games. It is like the perfect conclusion for a character that you spent like 20 years of your life growing up with. And it's like, it is gut-wrenching. It is, oh my gosh, like, it is just one of the best endings in a video game ever. And while I think there are a lot of really interesting and good directions you can take in new Uncharted, unfortunately, we are talking about the studio that did Last of Us Part 2. And I know there are people who will support it and defend it, but I do not want Uncharted to have controversy like that. Because Uncharted right now is universally praised to be freaking fantastic and have some of the best stories, and Nathan Drake's one of the best characters ever, and like it is like the definition of a AAA action adventure game. And I don't want them to ruin that, but at the same time, like, I want more of that, you know? So it's like, it's a really weird one. So, like, for that point of view, a safe option would to be go with an Uncharted 1 remake, but that's just not as exciting as a new game.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts, but if it was up to me, even though I do have my fears, there's nothing I would love more than to play a new Uncharted game. And so,
yeah.
I do hope it is a new game, but I won't necessarily be disappointed if it's not, in a sense. I'd kind of be like, yeah, it's kind of what I expected. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I do think something Uncharted is happening, though. There's no, it's been a decade. No, no, it hasn't been. Lost Legacy came out after 4, but it's been so long since Uncharted. And Uncharted is still a flagship franchise for them. Like, so it is like, it is, you do have to ask questions like, how long are we truly going to go without Uncharted? And it's, I just can't imagine to be too much longer, but who knows?
You never know, because I thought the rumor for a while then was like PlayStation was trying to bring up like maybe a smaller studio or so and have them backed.
Yeah.
Because like Intergalactic is the one that they're mostly focused on. I'm very curious. This sounds like a June like showcase thing, like a just state of play.
100%.
Man, how I wish we could get a showcase again. But
good old days. Hey, but we at least we got Xbox to always
oh man.
Strong.
Yeah, and not to say the state of play isn't gonna be like
right.
But
it ain't no
really
Xbox
good,
showcase, bro. It ain't no Xbox showcase.
Well, I'll be real with you. I just think Xbox just has more that I think they want and need to show. And
I also just think like their shows structurally are the best. Like, even if we compare like the Game Awards, it's like the Game Awards has ads in between like a lot of them, and there is like all the like junk in between. Even though there are banger announcements, debatably better announcements sometimes. But
Yeah.
it is a thing of like Xbox is literally like all gas, no brakes, like bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, 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 Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, like, and this the way they like
Mhm.
before every trailer, this studio presents or world premiere, and it's just like,
Yeah.
bro, like it just has like a vibe to it that's just literally uncomparable to any other event right now, which used to be
And
PlayStation,
yeah.
but
Yeah, they used to like really get ahead of that, like 2 years, like have those
Oh, yeah.
cinematic. And that's the thing that PlayStation needs is like, I just want to know what their other studios are doing. I don't care
Yeah.
how far they are at this point. Just have more to be excited for in terms of first party. Like, cuz that's what people are asking for. Like,
yeah.
they're doing good this year. We have more than one exclusive. Like,
Like, I
you know,
know
like
some of
that's a
these
start.
games didn't necessarily hit to level we wanted to, but like literally back then, bro, in the glory days of PlayStation showcases, it was 5 seconds of Shapes, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man Miles Morales, 5 more seconds of Shapes, Pragmata, Forspoken, 5 more seconds of Shapes, Demon Souls remake, Horizon Forbidden West, 5 more seconds of Shapes, Gran Turismo, all these other games, and it's just like, bro, what a different, like, they were on a different level back then with their showcases, but, and then like they closed it out with a God of War logo, and everyone's just like losing their minds, and then pre-orders go live 10 minutes later, and everybody's crashing to get to GameStop. Oh man, what a time to be alive, but
Yeah.
but all right, go ahead and do all the
Yep.
mini news, and then
All right.
we'll end with that.
Mini gaming news roundup for the week. These are
Time for
the,
a weekly mini game.
stories. Sony is beta testing new PS5 UI. I actually saw that. They're making it
yeah.
more like square-ish.
I don't know if I liked it. I don't know if I liked it or not.
I was like in between. I
Yeah.
was like, eh.
I actually like the PS5 home UI.
I like it. I mean, we'll see on that. I'm not too annoyed. I just know everyone on every console asks for themes, but it's the the Japanese they just don't like themes.
Well,
They
the
hate
problem
'em.
is
I
if
don't
you do
know
themes on
why.
PS5, you get rid of that like feature where you hover over a game and sometimes like
Oh, yeah,
the
you're
game
right.
music would go away. And honestly, I don't want that to go away. I love that. I think that's awesome.
I kind of agree there. Asus drops base
Asus?
ROG Xbox Ally. Sorry.
Asus.
The ROG Xbox
Asus-
Ally.
Jesus, is that you?
The base ROG Ally is going down by $100 to, instead of $600 to $500. So if y'all want a deal, go ahead and pick that up before it probably goes up in price at some point. We talked about the achievements. State of Decay 3 alpha starts next month. I still can't believe we had that info come out that trailer was basically before the game was even being made, or like any gameplay or anything. It was just a concept. That's insane. Take-Two lays off head of AI and multiple team members working in the AI department. Kind of sucks for the people that got laid off. I wish they would have got moved to a different, division, but glad to know that hopefully they're not going to go down the AI route. Phantom Blade Zero development is in its final stages, claims no AI was used. Didn't ever see it, so I wasn't even thinking about it. That game is going to be so awesome. I'm so excited for Phantom Blade Zero. Star Wars Eclipse development is reportedly going very slow. Yeah, we're not getting this game. We are not getting Star Wars Eclipse. We're never going to see it again, and it's never releasing. I don't know if you heard, but apparently the fate of that game coming out is off a game that released in early access. I don't even remember its name, but let's just say it doesn't even have over like 50 concurrent players. So it's cooked, bro. There's no way. 007 First Light has been delayed on the Switch 2. The Switch 2 edition of it has been delayed till this summer. Haze Light
and a controller was announced. That happened this week.
Yes, controller was announced. Yes. Amazon Luna to no longer offer game stores individual game. Who cares, bro? Like Amazon Luna. I mean, whatever. I I don't want to talk about it, but I guess I will just because, unfortunately, the news sucks sometimes. First Berserker Kazan team has reportedly been dissolved, going to different projects. That sucks. I actually have that game that I bought that hopefully at some point I'll get to. And then we'll get to the good stuff. Sales-wise, Hazelight Studios confirms 50 million copies sold across all 3 games. Well, specifically, It Takes Two, Split Fiction,
Dude,
and
I
A Way
will
Out.
say
that is insane.
I will say it's a great achievement for a studio of that stature. I will say though, looking at the split between all the games is like that's wild. Like I'm not shocked by it, but like It Takes Two, 30 million copies.
Well,
Is
I think it's just.
insane.
I'm gonna tell you something, and I think this is just kind of what it comes down to. I think It Takes Two winning Game of the Year really helps. That's at least an extra 5 million. But also, I will
just
admit
think
that
it's
year,
plot though.
I
think
yeah,
it's
but
plot.
I also think that year was a little weaker compared to what we've had. And what I mean by that is there was no definitive front runner. And I
True.
think because of that, I'm not saying that this game doesn't deserve that many sales. It does. And yes,
yeah.
Split Fiction had a better start in terms of sales, but who's to say Split Fiction can't get up to that number as well? We'll have to see over time, but I just think It Takes Two was such a interesting idea, and I just think its release timing was also super good as well. Like it all just worked out very well. But congratulations to Hazelight. Like
Yep.
such a good studio, and I'm so excited to see what they do next. I'm really curious.
I do generally think like It Takes Two and its plot is like what helped because it is that thing of like get your partner to play it with you. Like it is the quintessential like you and your boyfriend / girlfriend like should play this game because that's literally what the plot is about. And they do that so well in it that then that couple's gonna tell another one of their couples to play it.
Yeah,
where it's like Split Fiction has like debatably better gameplay, but like if a couple plays that, they're not gonna be like go to another couple and be like this game's gameplay was amazing. Like you know.
And I also think we're seeing this with games that kind of feel like sequels. Split Fiction is not a sequel, and we've seen this with games more and more now. Is like it feels like the original that had the same gameplay formula before is just severely outselling the other one that kind of does it after.
Yeah.
Saros
won't be that case.
I definitely there's no way.
Dude, I want to see Saros get at least 2 million like first week, bro.
Yeah, at least
I want to see.
Yeah.
It. I hope.
My dream is I want Saros to at least get 5 million sold.
By the end of the year, or like
I'll say that at least by like a year and a half, I'd say.
Oh, okay.
Or like at least a year from
now
from
to
April 30th to the
Yeah.
And the last little bit of mini news, Mortal Kombat 1 has sold over 8 million copies.
That's kind of shocking.
So that's insane, bro. That game like has gotten so much crap. And yet, that many people.
Dude, it's Mortal Kombat. It's literally Mortal Kombat stupid when it comes to sales. It's unbelievable.
And that's just what makes me think like we'll probably still get another Mortal Kombat, even though I feel like a lot of people were really disappointed in terms of this one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get another Mortal Kombat. We're gonna get it Injustice 3 first. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah.
But we are gonna get Mortal Kombat again. Like there's no way we're never gonna get another Mortal Kombat again. But
yeah,
Injustice 3 is next for sure. Which that's gotta be soon. I feel like because wasn't MK1 2023?
Yeah, that was the big fighting game year.
Man, so we might be close to Injustice 3 low key. Like I wouldn't be shocked if we got an announcement this year, like at the Game Awards or something.
That was when I mean I would say the big 3. I mean, because Smash Brothers is in its own league, like in terms of its genre, but like fighting games, like that's like
the traditional
big 3.
fighter, traditional fighters.
Yeah, they all released like the same year.
Tekken was January, but close enough.
Oh yeah, wait, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, Tekken was January of the next year, but
It was all within a 12-month span, though. It was all within a 12-month span.
Yes. We'll see. And that's it for the mini news section of this week's podcast.
Fantastic. And that's probably going to do it for just this week's podcast entirely.
Yep.
So, yep.
Once again, I apologize. I'll have all this stuff ready next time. I like to be a little more organized. I know we're going to be all over the place on this one, but I know me and John, especially John, when he all over the place. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Next week is going to be interesting.
I just realized if we end up not having a podcast next week, the week afterward, we're going to have to fit so much into one podcast. Oh,
we might
Lord.
have to do two.
Oh, Lord. Play Our Way might be Play Your Way Part 2. Like it
might have to be.
Oh,
the Play Our Way might just have to be.
Hopefully,
State of Play
I don't
review.
have to go to this wedding. I'm really hoping I don't have to, but we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of Play Your Way. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely like the comment section up about it, and please subscribe. Appreciate all support, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Johnnymmer out. Peace.
See you guys.